Welcome to Dave's Daily Crypto Take. Today is Thursday, January 27th, 2022. Let's take a look at today's charts. At number one, we got BTC at $37,013.14, up 0.93%. Ethereum at number two, $2,483.64, up 2.35%. Tether at number three, $1. BNB number four, $377.80, down 0.31%. At number five, USD coin, $1. Cardano at number six, $1.08, up 4.53%. XRP at number seven, 62 cents, up 0.94%. Solana at number eight, $92.62, down 1.63%. Terra at number nine, $59.08, down 6.35%. And last but not least, Dogecoin at number 10, 14 cents, down 0.22%. So let's take a look at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. So what we got today is extreme fear at 20. Yesterday was extreme fear at 23. Last week is extreme fear at 24. And last month was fear at 41. Let's take a look at our 5 articles today. Article number 1 is everything you want to know about NFTs but are embarrassed to ask from the king of NFTs. Article number 2, quantum computers will crack Bitcoin algorithm. Researchers say changes are needed. Article number 3, almost 30,000 Bitcoin millionaires wiped in the last 3 months. Article number 4, Bukele goes all Simpsons after IMF's Bitcoin warning. And last but not least, today's main topic is Johnny Depp selling NFTs of his intimate paintings of friends' heroes. All right. So before we get into the articles, just want to say thank you so much to all my subscribers and all my supporters. Thank you again for checking out Dave's Daily Crypto Take on Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. And if you're in a YouTube space, please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, let's get into it, guys. Article number 1 is everything you want to know about NFTs but are embarrassed to ask from the king of NFTs. In 2017, when William Quigley started an NFT platform, he wasn't known as the king of NFTs. Instead, his Wall Street and tech friends wondered with a little concern what he was doing. In the early days, the worldwide asset exchange, WAX, had around 400,000 members. It was a decent but not record-setting. Fast forward to 2021, and everything has changed. A confluence of events, including the pandemic sending everyone home and having extra free time, advancements in technology, the rise of public interest in cryptocurrencies, trading meme stocks online, and a more comfortable feeling for new technologies led to the boom in the NFT market. WAX rapidly grew to cover 10 million members who are buying, collecting, selling, and trading NFTs. Quigley, the co-founder of WAX, a cryptocurrency and blockchain investor, the first institutional investor in PayPal with over 25 years of experience as a technology-focused venture capitalist, explained NFTs to gain a better understanding of this explosive phenomenon. An NFT, he says, is like a tiny computer that could be programmed to send something back and forth through the blockchain. The embedded software coding shows ownership of the item. This creates trust nodes that you know that when you own is authentic, genuine, and provides trust. People tend to visualize the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs that could sell for large sums of money when the topic is raised. You may have recalled reports that Mike Winkleman, better known as Beeple, sold a piece of work for $69 million at the prestigious Christie auction house. The sale placed Beeple among the top 3 most valuable living artists. There is money to be made in the space as a side hustle or potentially a full-time business. You can create your own NFTs and offer them for sale on various platforms. You could also buy and flip NFTs for a profit. Given the fast growth trajectory of this sector, you may want to consider pivoting your career toward this direction. If you don't currently possess relevant skills, consider taking relevant courses to upskill yourself. Getting in relatively early into the transformative sector usually leads to excelling quickly in your career. Companies can't say we need candidates with 10 plus years of NFT related experience. Due to the newness of the industry, with only a couple of years experience under your belt, you can quickly become a veteran expert and have great upward mobility in your career. In addition to the traditional software developer and engineering roles, A quick search of NFTs on LinkedIn shows over 6,000 listings. The jobs run the gamut, including social media, marketing, compliance, human resources, recruiting, project management, attorneys, and many other types of roles. Wax's mission is to offer NFTs to a market and in the safest, most secure, environmentally friendly, and easy to use marketplace in the world. Wax is also the leading entertainment NFT network. In 2018, Wax introduced VIRL NFTs, giving consumer product companies the ability to directly link NFTs to physical consumer products. Along with co-founder Jonathan Yantis, Wax has facilitated the trade of more than 100 million digital collectibles, including Major League Baseball via Topps MLB Collectibles, Capcom Street Fighter, and world-renowned entertainers Deadmau5 and Weezer. NFTs can be art, music, tokenizing real estate, and endless possibilities. People are drawn to NFTs for a variety of reasons. Many people enjoy collecting them. It's similar to the old-fashioned stamp collector or buying and trading baseball cards when you were a kid. Quigley himself is an avid collector as a hobbyist and understands the thrills of finding a special piece for his collection. After time passes, he may elect to trade up for something new. There are people who like an artist and want to show support by buying their pieces. The safety of blockchain offers the feature to later resell the NFT for a hefty profit if you are so inclined. The purchaser, because of the software, can be confident that it's authentic. Quigley learned from his days working at Disney that it's important to protect the brand. Having knockoff merchandise leads to mistrust and bad feelings about the company and its products. He recognized the need to ensure quality control, that a consumer is getting the original and not a counterfeit. For some who shell out a lot of money for an NFT, it's a status symbol. By posting your NFT on your profile, it's a flex that tells people that you are tech savvy, in the know, and have the money to make a big purchase. A person may drop hundreds of thousands of dollars on an NFT the same way rich folks show off their Rolex watches and Lamborghinis. There is also a community feel to NFTs. It brings people together to talk about their purchases and collections. Wax announced the largest free NFT drop in blockchain history. The real flex here is the 10 million NFTs it'll be dropping to celebrate the milestone. A drop of this magnitude has never been attempted before, and Wax is stoked to be the first, all while remaining entirely carbon neutral. This works out to roughly over 15 to 20 million transactions per day and an amazing approximate 8,000 transactions per second. Quigley points out that the power of this blockchain allows for this volume and is superior to the other protocols such as Ethereum, Solana, and Polygon. DPoS allows Wax to process thousands of transactions effortlessly and without the hefty cost of gas fees. On top of that, it gives you the ability to stake tokens, earn interest, and vote on community proposals. Really, it puts the power of the blockchain in your hands. This historical drop celebrates the Wax community. Quigley believes that this is not a passing fad and will endure the test of time. His logic is that while Bored Apes may go out of favor, there will be new artists and works that will capture the attention of collectors. He reasons that we don't throw away our iPhones once we get bored with playing Angry Birds. Instead, we find new games to play. It's the same way with the NFTs. There will be dynamic innovations, changes, and growth in this space. So there you guys have it. What do you think about this article? Everything you want to know about NFTs, but are embarrassed to ask from the king of NFTs. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, article number 2. Quantum computers will crack Bitcoin algorithm. Researchers say changes are needed. Quantum researchers at the University of Sussex have recently calculated the time needed for a quantum computer to crack Bitcoin's BTC code. So what happened? Mark Webber and his team of quantum scientists have been investigating Bitcoin's SHA-256 coding algorithm that was first used in the early 2000s by the US National Security Agency. According to the scientists, the world's most powerful quantum computer, IBM supercomputer with 127 qubits, is currently far from cracking the SHA-256 algorithm. Their calculations show that 317 million qubit computer would need at least 1 hour to break Bitcoin's encryption. But to execute a 10-minute hack, a 1.9 billion qubit quantum computer would be required. The transactions get announced, and there's a key associated with the transaction, Weber said. There's a finite window of time that the key is vulnerable, and that varies, but it's usually around 10 minutes to an hour, maybe a day. According to Weber and his colleagues, Bitcoin will be safe until an ultra quantum computer appears, which they say is unlikely for at least a decade. But in the long run, we need to change our encryption techniques because in the future, they're not secure. If you're not using this trading strategy, you are leaving money on the table. If you're blindly looking up trading stocks the way 99% of traders are, you are missing on huge potentials. So there you guys have it. What do you think about this article? Quantum computers will crack Bitcoin algorithm. Researchers say changes are needed. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. Article number 3. Almost 30,000 Bitcoin millionaires wiped in the last 3 months. As a result of the increasing volatility and subsequent decline in the value of the cryptocurrency market, over the last 3 months, the number of Bitcoin millionaires has been reduced by a significant margin. Data acquired by Finfold indicates that as of January 26, 2022, addresses with a Bitcoin balance of over $1 million stands at 87,953 addresses. Roughly 7,008 of the addresses each have a balance of about $10 million. The remaining 80,945 addresses have a balance amounting to $1 million each. Notably, the number of Bitcoin millionaires has decreased dramatically during the last 3 months, compared to October 28, 2021, when 116,139 addresses were declared Bitcoin millionaires. 105,820 had a balance of at least 1 million, and 10,319 had a balance of no less than $10 million. According to the findings, the number of Bitcoin millionaires has decreased by 28,186 between the two dates, a total of 24.26%. Wow. Also, it is also worth noting that the number of BTC addresses with more than $100,000 reduced by 30.04% between October and January, decreasing from 505,711 to 353,763. So, question, why is there such a decrease? A combination of factors such as regulatory scrutiny, turbulent markets, geopolitical unrest, and COVID combined to have an adverse effect on the asset's performance. However, despite the volatile start of the year, a number of analysts continue to laud the asset as a hedge against rising inflation. Additionally, it's worth mentioning that the value of Bitcoin had decreased substantially since October 28th, when the flagship digital asset was trading around $61,000. At the time of publication, Bitcoin is trading at $37,851, up 3.94% on the day. And although it's starting to show signs of reclaiming 38,000, it's priced significantly less than 3 months earlier. One reason the market may be seeing fewer Bitcoin millionaires today than in October is that the value of BTC has decreased. Cryptocurrency traders and investors may continue to hold the same amount of cryptocurrency as before, only the value in USD has declined. Due to the rapid decline in the value of Bitcoin since the start of the year, the number of liquidations has also increased in recent weeks, with $372 million in long positions in the perpetual market across all exchanges being liquidated in only one day, January 22. So, Bitcoin millionaires on the decline. In February 2021, we reported 100,000 Bitcoin addresses were holding over $1 million. And now, despite the increased adoption of the cryptocurrency, that number has reduced. Given the anonymous nature of the world's most valuable digital asset, it is difficult to identify the individuals who possess the addresses in question. There is a strong possibility that the Bitcoin addresses with more than $1 million in Bitcoin belong to investors with large capital streams, such as institutions or extremely early adopters. At the same time, it's also important to note that a single Bitcoin holder can have multiple Bitcoin addresses. So there you guys have it. What do you think about this article? Almost 30,000 Bitcoin millionaires wiped in the last 3 months. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, before we head into the second round of articles, just want to say thank you to my supporters. I've been looking at the analytics, and now I see a lot of people listening in from New Zealand, Australia, and also in Europe, especially in France, Spain, and Germany. If you have friends or family that are interested in unbiased news about cryptocurrency, please share my channel, Dave's Daily Crypto Take, on Apple, Spotify, or Google Podcast. And if in the YouTube space, please send them Dave's Daily Crypto Take and have them subscribe. Other than that, thank you so much. Let's keep on going. Article number 4. Bukele goes all Simpsons after IMF's Bitcoin warning. A growing number of Salvadorans had experimented with Bitcoin since the country adopted it as legal tender, but only a fraction of the Central American nation's business took Bitcoin payment, while technical problems had plagued the government's cryptocurrency app, frustrating even committed users of the technology. Needless to say, different experts raised red flags over the BTC incorporation with the country's premises. Grim economic indicators. Executive directors of the IMF, International Monetary Fund, urged El Salvador to detach Bitcoin status as legal tender in the country. As reported in the Article 4 consultation, it entailed large risks for financial and market integrity, financial stability, and consumer protection. It also created contingent liabilities. IMF executive directors stressed, or rather suggested, quote, the authorities to narrow the scope of the Bitcoin law by removing Bitcoin's legal tender status. Some directors also expressed concern over the risks associated with issuing Bitcoin-backed bonds. Furthermore, directors opined that the authorities should strengthen the anti-corruption and AML CFT frameworks in line with international standards. As highlighted in Bloomberg's report, IMF's concerns about Bitcoin had stymied talks with El Salvador about providing a $1.3 billion IMF loan. The nation began buying Bitcoin last year when it was trading around $50,000. Further, it bought at least 1,801 coins. Fast forward, it fell 45% from its peak of almost $68,000 in early November. The nation likely lost about $20 million, according to calculations by Bloomberg News. Having said that, this wasn't the first time directors at IMF raised concerns over this issue. Officials warned that some of the consequences of a country adopting BTC as a national currency could be dire. These signals included risks such as domestic prices becoming highly unstable, assets being used contrary to anti-money laundering, and combating the financing of terrorism measures. Not just IMF, even experts around the globe rode the same bandwagon. For instance, Andrew Bailey, the governor of the Bank of England, censored some of the issues for the same. But does it matter? Well, not really. El Salvador President Nayib Bukele made another buy on the dip Bitcoin purchase. He announced that El Salvador bought 410 Bitcoins for $15 million, adding to its crypto treasury. Also considered this tweet. I see you, IMF. That's very nice. Breaking, IMF urges El Salvador to remove Bitcoin as legal tender. Overall, it's true that crypto-related investments could boost economic activity in the country. That said, risks are involved no matter what. So there you guys have it. Bukele goes all Simpsons after IMF's Bitcoin warning. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think about Bukele. All right, last but not least, our main topic today is Johnny Depp selling NFTs of his intimate paintings of friends and heroes. Johnny Depp is selling over 10,000 unique NFTs drawn from his paintings of friends and personal heroes. The actor is releasing the non-fungible tokens, one-of-a-kind, verifiable digital assets traded using blockchain technology under the collection name Never Fear Truth. The portraits developed from original artwork by Depp and then embellished and animated include Johnny himself, Marlon Brando, Elizabeth Taylor, Hunter S. Thompson, Heath Ledger, daughter Lily Rose Depp, Tim Burton, Johnny's late dog Moo, and fictional character created by his son called Bunny Man. Depp, 58, said in a statement, I've always used art to express my feelings and to reflect on those who matter most to me, like my family, friends, and people I admire. My paintings surround my life, but I kept them to myself and limited myself. No one should ever limit themselves. Depp's style is a mix of pop and street art with images of pop culture figures rendered in vibrant colors. The collection is the first public look at his paintings, which are said to be reflections of the individual's character as Depp sees it. 25% of all proceeds from the sales will be donated to charities including the Los Angeles Children's Hospital, Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital, the Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation, and the Gonzo Trust, created in the memory of Depp's hero, Hunter S. Thompson. Purchasing a Never Fear Truth NFT will grant owners access to Johnny's exclusive community on Discord, a community platform for fans to collaborate on creative projects. Depp added, "We decided to release a series of portraits, but in a way that could also give some back. Having the opportunity to salute my supporters and support the charities that have been so important to my family is an incredible gift. I hope we can create a new community of friends around these NFTs. My involvement in the NFT space has just begun." 10,000 NFTs can be purchased via neverfeartruth.com with applications opening Wednesday and secondary sales supported by leading multi-chain NFT marketplace Rarible. Each NFT is also backed by a high-resolution physical edition, which can be redeemed only once. Measures have been put in place to ensure Johnny's fans have a high chance of success, even if they have never bought an NFT before, including cryptocurrency tutorials and a fair raffle to assign purchasing rights. Of the further 1,111 NFTs, the majority will be held by Depp, who will be donating them to fans and his favorite charities. So there you guys have it. What do you think about this article? Johnny Depp selling NFTs of his intimate paintings of friends and heroes. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right. Before we head out, one more time, let's look at the prices. Number one, BTC is at $37,013. Ethereum at $2,483. Tether, $1. BNB, $377. USD coin, $1. Cardano, $1.08. XRP, 62 cents. Solana, $92. Terra, $59. And last but not least, Dogecoin at 14 cents. So there you guys have it. Thank you so much for making it this far into the podcast and YouTube video. Again, this is Dave's Daily Crypto Take. Catch me on Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcast. And if you're in a YouTube space, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Other than that, please have a great crypto day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.